What's going on, everybody? Josh here with the Crypto Scrapyard, and today's my birthday, so I wanted to go ahead and make another cryptocurrency update video for you. And in this one, I'm gonna be talking about Deeper, their network, the things they've made, and HNT mining. Some things I'm gonna go over inside this video are: 1, they created the Picos; 2, they replenished their stock of the minis and updated those; 3, they created antennas that are going to be connecting to these devices; and 4, that they've finally been approved to mine helium and they're going to be working towards that now as well. In the description below, I'll have everything timestamped, so if you want to jump to specific parts of this video, you can do that pretty easily. Now, number 1, the Picos. Deeper created the new Deeper Connect Pico, which is a very small travel size version of their Deeper Connect devices. The differences between the Pico and the other devices are that it's very thin and it's very small, equivalent to the Nano, but even smaller than that, and it has USB-C ports on it. The next thing is it has a slower data transfer rate compared to the Nano and the Mini. The Pico can only transfer at 100 megabits per second, when the Nano could do 500 megabits and the Mini can do 1 gigabit. And just like the Nanos and the Minis, the Pico will be able to mine DPR. At launch, the Picos are going to run for $200, but there's a possibility they could have some sort of sales like they have done in the past with the launch of the Nanos and the Minis. But right now, it looks like it's going to be $200. The Picos do include their own version of a USB-C to Ethernet adapter, so you can plug your Pico into your network. If you want to wirelessly connect your Pico to your network, you're going to have to pay an additional $50 for their new USB-C type antenna. The antenna does not come included with the Pico. I'll give more information about that antenna here in a second. You can sign up for their Kickstarter if you go to the link in the description below and be notified once they launch if you wanted to make sure you got a Pico early. Shipping times will most likely be equivalent to the Minis and the Nanos, which is about 15 business days, which equates to about 3 weeks, but it could be faster, and we'll find out once the Kickstarter launches on November 8th. So on to the second topic. They have replenished their stock of minis on their website. But not only did they do that, they actually revamped their website, and it's actually a lot more streamlined, quicker, and it looks a lot better. So about these minis, they replenished their stock and they've updated them, because older versions of minis had USB-C type A ports on them, you know, the thick rectangles, and the newer versions of the minis and all devices that they're going to be producing from here on out are going to have USB type C connections. All devices sold on Deeper's shop now are mining devices and not the consumer ones anymore. Deeper's website does not include links to third-party vendors like Mining Heaven and Fast Miners, so I'm going to link those in the description below. These are approved vendors that Deeper has approved, and one of the downsides of buying through these vendors is usually you're paying a little bit more, but one of the upsides is you're usually getting this device a lot faster. So retail price for one of these minis is $349, but if you purchase through their promotion right now, you're actually getting $25 off on Deeper's website. Standard shipping time looks like it's taking anywhere from 15 business days on average, which is about 3 weeks, or you can do expedited shipping, which can get you this device in 5 to 7 business days. And it doesn't look like Deeper can send these devices to Australia due to their massive COVID outbreak that they just had. It looks like the Australian government has locked down Australia as a whole and is not allowing incoming packages anywhere from anybody. So if you're waiting and looking for the right time to get a device, now's the time. On to the third topic. Deeper developed a new USB-C type antenna that's going to be able to seamlessly connect to the new Picos and the updated models of the Minis. This antenna is going to be sold for $50. Now, this antenna unlocks some pretty cool features about these devices. The first one is that it allows your device to connect to an existing Wi-Fi network. That means that your device is now able to connect to wireless signals, and then you can plug your computer into your device, and then you'll be able to check your rewards, check your mining status, use the DPN, and be protected by Deeper's cybersecurity. Ideally, this is for when you're traveling a lot and you're at a hotel or a public Wi-Fi signal spot like Starbucks or something like that, and you'll still be able to browse safely and do all those things I mentioned before. For the Pico, since it doesn't have Ethernet ports built into it, you're gonna have to use that USB-C to Ethernet adapter to do this method. So plug in the wireless antenna to the Pico, connect to your network, plug in the USB-C to Ethernet adapter, plug that into your computer, and you're good to go. For the Mini, and most likely the Nano, you're just gonna be plugging in the antenna, connecting to a signal, and then plugging your computer directly into the Mini or the Nano, since they have built-in Ethernet ports. The second feature is that this antenna can turn your Deeper device into a router that produces a Wi-Fi signal. This is perfect for people who have modem router combos, because then they could just plug in their device into the modem router combo and then use that antenna to display a wireless signal to all the rest of their devices. They may still have to contact their ISP and bridge that modem so that the Deeper device can do all of the routing, but that's just one simple step that can be easily done through tutorials or just calling your ISP. The third feature this antenna will bring is that it can act as a repeater. A repeater detects a Wi-Fi signal, connects to it, and then rebroadcasts that Wi-Fi signal with a stronger signal or strength, basically throughout your house. So now if you connect a device like your phone to this new rebroadcasted Wi-Fi signal, that means any of these devices that connect to it will be able to log in, check rewards, use the DPN, and be completely protected by Deeper's cybersecurity. This antenna is going to be extremely useful for a lot of people, so be sure to get it while they still have stock of it. And number 4, the final thing I'm going to be talking about is that the Deeper product and Deeper the company has been fully approved to mine Helium's HNT on their devices. Your device will be able to mine DPR and HNT simultaneously. Now keep in mind, your device is not going to be able to immediately mine HNT. You're going to have to use an HNT antenna adapter that Deeper is currently creating. They've been waiting to manufacture this antenna until they got approved by Helium, and now that they finally got approved, manufacturing has begun and you will be able to order these antennas soon. These new Helium antennas are going to be a 100% completely different product than the new USB Type-C antennas I talked about earlier. And as for a price of these antennas, it looks like there's a possibility that these are going to be costing $400 per antenna. Now maybe they'll be cheaper in the future, we don't know exactly the price yet, but as new Helium information gets announced, I'll let you guys know. All the Helium information we know about Deeper and Helium is very limited at the moment, and if you want to get updated information on this, the easiest thing you could do is go to Twitter and follow Deeper Network. It has been confirmed that HNT mining is only going to be happening on the minis due to the antenna requiring additional RAM, and the minis have 4 GB. So it will not happen on the nanos due to them only having 2 GB of RAM, and it most likely will not happen on the Picos either due to their low amounts of RAM. But you know me, for sure once this antenna comes out, I'm gonna grab one and I'm gonna start mining Helium with my device. I may grab a few for other devices, and I'll definitely be making a tutorial on how to do that. So if you have any questions, be sure to comment them below and I'll do my best to answer them. And if this video helped you out, be sure to shoot a like and subscribe down there, because that'll let me know that you guys want me to create more stuff. So thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next video.